Hey everybody, it's Peter McNeil from Wine IQ, where wine intelligence is made easy. In our first episode around tasting wine, we covered preparation for tasting. Now we're going to the next step, which the actual first stage in tasting, which is to use our sight to look at the wine and assess its appearance. There's an order in which the senses should be brought into play when tasting wine. Sight is the first. And the thing that we're looking for first in the wine is clarity. I'm just going to pour myself a slightly bigger glass of wine. I have a 2013 La Postel, which is a really great Chilean wine. So the first thing I'm going to look at in this wine is I'm going to look at the clarity. Clarity is of vital importance in a wine. If you see cloudiness when you're looking at the wine, it's the first sign that there could be a problem with the wine. Either the wine is sort of re-fermenting in the bottle, and you're going to taste this later on, or there could be a problem with bacteria, which is kind of even worse, and you're also going to be able to taste that later on, but you'll be able to see it first. Next, you're looking around at the intensity and color, and a lot can be learned by looking at the intensity and the color. To get a true color of the wine, you're going to need to hold your wine at a 45-degree angle in front of a plain white background, like a piece of paper or something like that. And why you are doing that is you're looking at the body of the wine and you're looking at the rim. Red wines get paler in color as they get older, and the first sign of this is on the rim, where it'll change from purple to brown when there's great age. In this particular case, I don't see that change from purple to brown just yet, so I'm going to say this is still a young wine. Even though it's already 5 years old, it's a young wine. Each variety has its own intensity of color, and this is one of the ways that you'll be able to identify what you're drinking before you even taste it. So with white wine, generally the color is going to turn to a deep yellow gold with age, especially if they're aging that white wine in barrels. When describing wine, it's important not to just use words like white or red, but try and qualify the color a little bit more. Like in this case, I would say this is a ruby garnet color, but you can use other words like brick red, or with a case of white, you could say pale straw or gold or lemon. Other things you might notice is what you might have heard people call the legs. So when I swirl this around, especially slowly, you get traces or tears on the glass. These are traces that are left on sides of the glass that are indication of an alcohol level in the wine. So you'll have a good sense of what you can expect when you actually taste this if you see tears on the glass. I don't see any right now, so I don't think this is a high alcohol wine, but it could be because I've been swirling it quite a bit, so I'm not sure. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Thank you very much for joining me. Looking forward to the next episode. I'm Peter McNeil from Wine IQ.